Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have something amazing. Today we're gonna play Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, which is a new game by Slytherin, and they gave me a preview where you can play 2 missions. So let's get this started. Let's play mission number 1, Rearm and Resupply. This is a turn-based combat game and it's gonna be really good in the Warhammer world, and I'm just excited. Alright, so here we go. Rearm and Resupply. We can see a beautiful map here.
It is regrettable that Brother Arturo presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a blood angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris. In fairness, Brother Arturo's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less. Brother Arturo's concern is that I would throw us headlong into death as some sort of penance for this guilt that weighs me. I am honor-bound to avenge my company, brother. But I know that we must act pragmatically. Pentasio had the skill and experience of a dozen full-blooded assault marines with him when he was bested. We will take this opportunity to retrace Brother Arturo's footsteps and rearm ourselves prior to breaching the infestation site. There are few problems that cannot be solved with a plasma weapon, in my experience.
Oh yeah. Lord Commander Dante intends to swell the ranks of the 10th Scout Company with an unprecedented number of new recruits. But for now, the only reinforcements available to rebuild the chapter are the new Primaris that disembarked from the Archmagus Colswriter Hulk. Following Leviathan's invasion, High Priest Brother Carbulo has led the Sanguinary Priesthood to the morbid task of recovering the progenoid glands of every battle brother who lost their life defending Holy Ball. It's like, how many difficult to pronounce words can you stick in one damn sentence? Brother Arturo's continuation of this work on Val Secundus is vital for the continuation of the Blood Angels and its successor chapters that fought here. This munitions bunker is on the way to the Xenos reclamation zone where Arturo lost his contact with Sergeant Pentasio. Although the weaponry at this bunker is no danger of being stolen by the ghoulie-less Tyranites, the ammunition stores will allow Carleon to call for support for the new Hellblaster units waiting on Baal. I'm not that versed in the Warhammer world, so everyone who knows the lore, write it in the comments. So when we play the next mission, we'll be a bit more knowledgeable at this game. I'm so excited for this game. This is a really good one. The preview does not show like all the units. Obviously there's going to be a lot more in the final game. This is just something that they want you to see. And something that I get to play. Which I'm even more excited about. Let's go fight. Let's go kill some Xenos.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
Alright, so let's look at our beautiful army. Look at this. Look at all of our people. And the enemies. Ooh. Termagan. So the really cool thing is that you can see the HP for each of these specific units, and when you attack, they're going to attack them separately, which is really nice. Here on the left, you can see the list of my units. So the HQ, this is the Sergeant and Brother Arturo, and then here we've got our elite units, which are the aggressors, and then troop, which are the intercessors. So this is the troop and this is the elite units. Our goal is to secure the munition bunker, which if you look at the main map is over here on the bottom. So we got to go straight through towards this, and then we'll go down here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But now we got to attack these guys. So we've got a couple of abilities. You've got the Boltstorm Gauntlet, the Freakstorm Grenade Launcher, and the Boltstorm Gauntlet. Now, as you can see, when we hover over a weapon, you can see that some of these circles are orange, some of them are white. So the orange is like the best range for the weapon. And then the further away it is, the worse the attack goes. So for example, here we want to be standing right next to the enemy, so I'm going to move over here. And then I could use the Boltstorm Launcher, and it's going to give me the best attack. So we'll get base damage 2-3, armor piercing 1, and we're just going to attack. And you can see the damage that we do. Now we're gaining momentum. If you get momentum to 100, you can use a special ability. What ability depends on the unit. Now these guys can use bolt rifles, so I just have to move one step forward, and it's going to be the best range for the enemy. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward with these aggressors. Actually, let's just use the aggressors this time. I think we'll be able to finish off this unit. Yes. And then I'm going to move my intercessors behind and use my ability of bolt rifle on these enemies. Beautiful. They're not dead, but they're close. Now these guys have the same ability, so I need to be standing over here. But let's first figure out what we want to do with Brother Arturo. He has a chainsword ability, which is not the strongest. Let's just move him. If we step over here, they'll get like an opportunity attack on us. We don't want to do that. Let's step this way. I don't know if we're going to attack, use Overwatch or what yet, so I'm just going to keep him there. In the meantime, I want my unit here to go 2 steps forward and then use the ability of bolt rifle.
Engaging the enemy.
Yes. Dead. Battle line tactics. +4 range stability plus damage plus basic melee damage received is increased. Probably don't want to do that. It would increase our range damage, so this is good if they're hidden behind somebody. If they're hidden behind somebody, we can't get hit. Here we've got a Mastercraft bolt pistol. So if we were to move that close, but we would lose our action point. We do have 2. Or we could use the chainsword. We've got a jump pack and tactical precision, which increase my melee and range accuracy and piercing. But it cost me 1 action point. Now let me just look at the enemy. Let's just click on some other unit. Do you have like a ranged attack? Endless Hunger, weapons, Boltstorm Gauntlet, and Skittling Talon. So it seems like I can't seem to get it to hover the right way. It like shows me sometimes, but this unit gains 5 momentum from melee kills and 1 momentum from ranged kills. So clearly they can do ranged as well. So okay.
Your orders.
Let me try to start with somebody else. You just move. You have 1, 2, 3 away from you, so you need to be 1, 2, 3 away from the enemy. So you move there and then use your ability. And we'll decide what to do with our main guys a little bit later.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, but you can see this is, I mean, it is doing some damage. I was gonna say it's not doing much, it's actually doing quite a bit. You do something similar. And you can walk through your units, which is pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, but also like... So this is not at the best possible range. We moved 1 step too far to be able to use the grenade. The unit sacrifices all of its remaining movement points and makes a ranged attack command with 4 additional attacks for every movement point spent. I don't have any movement points. But what about you? If I were to move you here, what can you do? Well, we'll wait with this unit for now. We use the bolt rifle, do it. It's not gonna be the best attacks, but it's something. Yeah, let's use... Okay, they're dead. Alright, in that case, let's just move these my units near this rock. So that's gonna give us some cover in case there's enemy nearby. And we're gonna use Overwatch. So we're gonna use Overwatch in... Let's go in that direction.
I await their mistake.
And here we'll use this direction as well. And here you can click on any unused unit. So we've got you, so you also have Overwatch, so you look this way. And we've got some units that've got a little extra movement, so let's just move a little bit closer towards this rock here so that we can get some slightly better cover. And also, I don't know where the next enemies are, but I kind of want to be like able to move a little bit better. Alright, I think we can end our turn. I think we're good. We'll see where we can find more enemies. Okay, enemies from the left bottom. They're placing some interesting poison or toxicity, I guess. I have to check that out. They look super interesting, I've got to say. I think we hear something over here, so someone might come from behind. And more enemies. Yeah, they have these guns, so they can be ranged as well. Look like space.
Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to help with your recovery mission.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Okay, where are they? If you look at the map, the 2 extra units, I can't really see them, so we'll see later. Alright, so they all have to come through this area, so what we could do is we could just kind of wait out and do Overwatch, and I think that actually might be useful. An alternative would be... I shouldn't have clicked this already. I could have moved here behind the rock so that they're forced to come around, otherwise I get protection. Let's do it with some of these other units at least. We didn't do it with the first one. Because they kind of have to move around, so let's do it like this.
Heavy fire support.
I don't know if they might be able to shoot from here though. Okay, just out of curiosity. You have Endless Hunger and Spore Cloud. But we've got the launcher, which shoots... Okay, if I start moving you very slowly, could I throw the launcher on you down there? Or let's try to go one more step. Can I throw the launcher on you now? I can, but you've got double armor. That's not ideal. I mean, doesn't seem like we have a limit of the launcher, so I guess we'll do it. Yeah, so I think it was a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. And we're gonna hide here so that we've got some cover from them in case they choose to come this way.
Battle line squad ready.
You move forward, I think. Actually, HP wise, they're not that much better than what we've got over here. Trying to decide if there's like someone else we want to place over there, but doesn't seem like it. Let's move these guys here. We're just gonna try to do a lot of Overwatch. I don't know if the enemy's actually gonna come to us, so we're gonna kind of have to wait and see. I'm gonna try to sort of taunt them by moving forward, because we still get the cover from here, and we can just like place Overwatch in this whole area, and we'll see. Do we want to move this way and try to get Overwatch if they choose to come from this side? Or do we just... Yeah, maybe. Could we throw the rifle at them? No. But we could do Overwatch in this direction, I guess. You've got some interesting abilities. Bolt pistol and chainsaw. Not really. So you just take Overwatch upwards, just in case someone comes from the top, because we don't actually know. There might be some enemies there, so just want to be a little bit more protected. Well, we'll see how it goes. Overwatch upwards. We could have also just like went in, but... Any unused unit? Yes. Okay, we can see some enemies here. What do we have as attack? 1 to 6, base damage 5 to 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking if we move here, we should have some cover.
Firing on the enemy.
But also pretty good. Oh wow. That is
Crew awaiting orders.
not ideal damage. We could move this way. No, we probably want to be close to each other, so we'll just go that way.
Firing on the enemy.
Well, they have low HP, so it's not going to be too bad. Let's just move backwards a bit.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
You could actually hide as well. Let's just try to kind of full on hide. We do need to change the facing though, because we can't be facing like... Because they do get a bonus if they hit you from behind, so that definitely would be a big problem, so... Not something we want to do. Alright, these toxic guys are moving. I hope at least one of them moves into the Overwatch position that I placed there, because... Got a lot of Overwatch. Oh, we've got attack from behind. Oh no! And they have the range to hit us and we weren't watching that side. Okay, well. Oh man. What these guys, are they gonna use a range attack? No, okay. Okay, at least now the Overwatch activates. And we get a crit chance too. So much Overwatch. How are they still not dead? Yeah, one unit did. We gotta get some healing. I think Brother Arturo has healing, so we gotta take him and heal up. It's like 2 units left. This should be an easy kill for us here. Maybe we should start here. Ooh, another unit. That's not great. But I do think we'll have some armor. Oh, no. They're moving forward. But they can attack. Okay, so that was pretty good. Yeah, we've got healing with Brother Arturo, I believe. He's like super far, but he can come close and heal if we need to. So I guess we'll start here. If I use my... This doesn't cost me an action point, but it will mean that I'll take more damage. 76% chance to hit 3 to 5, 8 times. If I increase this, or I can use a grenade, which would be 35 splash damage to a single enemy unit within 4 tiles. Now I'm gonna use the battle line tactics and then the bolt rifle, because that increases my range damage, and because we've got that other unit there, we are still protected. Oh, that was amazing. That was almost insta-kill. Okay, what could we do here? Enemy is behind full cover. Presumably even with the grenade. Yeah, that's terrible. I can kill you, but when these toxic guys come, it's gonna be a problem. So let's actually focus on somebody else first.
Heavy fire support.
What do you have? You've got the grenade launcher. So if I move you to here, you might be able to use the launcher on these guys, and then we can use this unit to finish off that. If I use this... Oh, the launcher's one step too far. Hail of Fire. We've got one movement point, so this would do... It's not particularly great for us here. I moved one step too far. Do I want to move? And like for the launcher... Got the bolt rifle. Well, what if I use you to kill this then? Since I've already moved there, so it wasn't the best positioning. And then I could use you with your bolt rifle. So we have 3 steps away. So ideally I would want to be standing there. Okay. You see anything up here? Ooh, okay. Bunch of enemies there. But let's focus on the guys on the bottom. Since I think we can afford to use the battle line tactics and then bolt rifle over here. We're gonna need to put some protection in that direction so that we didn't get hit too much from top. This was awesome. This was pretty epic. Look at how much damage we did. Now you could also use your bolt rifle. Let's step in front of them and then we'll use the bolt rifle to hit these guys. I think if we use the battle line tactics, we should be able to kill them within this turn. Even though it makes it so that we take a lot more damage to us. Yeah, they're dead. So we're fine. Now we do need protection from up top. Because we know that there are enemies here. And if they just straight up come, we're gonna be hurt like very badly. So let's move this way with the... This is not Brother Arturo, this is the other guy. And we'll do Overwatch upwards. Kind of look like this. Do Overwatch in this direction, please. And then you... Someone needed healing. No, that's not... that's not what I meant to do. Who needed healing? You? Was that you? Actually, I mean these guys, but they don't need much healing. Like, could I... Okay. That was a complete waste of a turn. But you know what? You don't care. Do you need help with these 2 units? You do. So you're gonna need to come down here. If you just step 1 step this way, you can use your grenade on them. Wowza! That was so good. That was so good. Bottlestorm Gauntlet, Hail of Fire. I do wonder if the Hail of Fire is more powerful. Let's just give it a shot. Because we're not moving, so theoretically we're using all of our movement points to do these attacks. No, actually it would have been better to just use the other things. I need to go 1 step backwards to have the best attack. Okay. Use the bolt rifle. We can finish this unit. Now let's use battle line tactics and hit this one. Because this unit is so weak, so it's not going to do much damage to us. And we're gaining some momentum. So this unit is dead. And these guys, well, we can't hit them, but it's okay. We definitely don't want to come close because we have the battle line tactics, so that'd be a terrible decision. I could move closer with this unit to make sure they don't hit them. Let's just move this way to make sure they don't hit my guys here. Also, if you could just like face this way, that'd be great. Okay. Anybody unused? Yes, these two. So... the best range is 4 away. So if I were to move, wait, this way, I will have the best shot over here. There. And then you move that way. Get a shot. And then we'll try to hide, like... Theoretically, they shouldn't be able to see me if we go this way. And then you could go... Maybe you go that way? I don't know, they're gonna be able to move around and see us after, so you just go as far back as you can, I guess. Alright, let's end the turn, see what happens. So we really gotta check for the momentum, because it might be that some of our units got to 100 at this point. Which would be pretty cool. Okay, they're placing some toxic clouds, which is kind of fine by us. I'm not too upset about it. We just essentially just means you can't go into melee, but we haven't been using the melee attacks as much anyway, so I feel like...
I hear something. The enemy waits for us.
Nice, we just decimated them. And more enemies coming.
I hear something.
Yeah, this is our goal, so we can see a lot of enemies there, okay? Definitely might want to start moving in that direction. Okay. Guess the hiding didn't work out as well as we had hoped, but you know, whatever. No, why do they keep bringing more enemies? We gotta start moving a little bit faster up there. I just want to run with these units. Well, actually, no, we almost took no damage. I do wonder if the toxic cloud applies to them. I think it does. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with these guys who are kind of nearby and start with some of these attacks. Yeah, I think it must be taking extra damage because we did like so much damage. And then we're gonna start moving upwards. So you also, you've got partial cover. How about you? You won't be able to get up there anyways. Even if they have like a 1/4 cover, we should be able to kill them. Yeah, okay. Now with the rest of you, we need to move much closer. So your best range is 3 away. So I think if we move here, I don't know if this is gonna like stand in the way of our attack, but I don't think it will. Let's attack this first one first. You should go in similar position and use... I can't really zoom out any further. That's what I'm trying to do in case you're wondering. The grenade launcher, sure. One thing to keep in mind is that we do have the increased melee damage if they get to us and hit us, so that's not ideal. What about you? Got your chainsword and your bolt pistol. Affect single target ally between two tiles. Oh, we can heal every turn? That's cool. Arturo. So we will do... Embrace the blood. Energizes the red thirst of a single friendly unit between two tiles. Let's just do Overwatch here. And we're gonna be able to heal next time. Then we move our other guy this way and do an attack of... Actually, let's just use the tactical precision on this unit here. And we'll change the facing forward. And we can't shoot. Could use the chainsaw, but I don't want to go into attack. So let's just do Overwatch. And then you need to run as close as you can. Okay. I don't think... oh, and you, because you can keep moving, you should also try to move as close as possible. So that we can just continue our attacks further on. Do we have any unused units? Yes, we do. Where do we got the enemies? Here? Actually, it's like the perfect range. I don't think there's a time limit for the objective. At least I hope not, because I haven't been playing as if there was a time objective. So I'm kind of doing this in a relaxed way. Let's run this way. I want to make sure we don't get hit by those guys over there. Alright. Alright guys, so I played further, but the game kind of crashed on me, so I came back to a save. So we're going to continue from here. It should be continuous for you, so we didn't move like to any other turn. Also changed the quality to medium because the game was a bit buggy when we were playing on enemy turns. So let's just go. So we've got our enemies here, they've got the toxic cloud, so we want to focus on hitting them up. So here we've got our gauntlet. We've got the increased damage. Oh, here we've got the battle tactics. Okay. So we want to go 4 away. It should be exactly with these guys. Oh, we have no more actions. Right, sorry. So we're just going to end our turn. Do we have anybody left? No. Okay, end our turn. And now it should be a bit easier on the enemy turn when we follow. So I know a little bit more about what's going to happen because I played much. I almost won, and right before the end I was like turn before the end I was like, I'm just going to change the quality because I noticed the video is a bit buggy, and then the game crash. I was like, no. I was just about to finish. I love all these overwatches. These toxic clouds are not great because not only do they increase the damage you take, but they also poison you. So I want to be really careful about that. Like, this is not going to be a great positioning for us. But, I mean, we can handle it. Suck it. More targets are coming. I love how loud we are. Like, we're clearly not worried about stealths because every time we hear enemies, we're just gonna yell it out there so everybody knows. More targets are coming. I hear them coming. Yeah, they clearly hear us too. Like, there's no hiding here. You're being super loud. Yeah, see? Alright, also our cars, they can't move up a cliff. Let me actually... Oh, you know what, we'll deal with them later. Let's focus on this now. The chainsword... No, let's start with the guys who have the bolt rifles, because they've got the increased... Oh no, this guy didn't have the increased damage, so we should have... Okay, never mind. Still, it's still killed, so it's good. You move away. These guys will move closer. We'll use the battle line tactics and then we'll hit the enemies. Not quite dead. Our ideal range will be a little bit of elsewhere, but I think you should be able to finish them off. Oh, not quite dead. Not quite. I'm trying to decide if I could move... all of this is going to keep me in the toxic cloud, which is a little unfortunate. So let's just kill this thing. You could shoot them. You'd have to move into the toxic cloud, which is possible. I just don't know if I want to do that yet. You also don't necessarily have the best setup. You cannot hit from here, can you? No. You don't got your launcher. You might though. If I step with you over here, I should be used. Now it's gonna take 2 turns for the toxic clouds to disappear, so we will have to step into it at least once, unless you want to wait 2 turns, which I do not. They had 3/4 cover for the grenade. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It killed them anyway. So I am actually going to move my guys into... Do we want to move that way? We would get hit by them. Which is not that, well, actually it might be bad. I'll move here and we'll use our attacks. We'll stand in the cloud just for a moment because we do have our healer. Brother Arthur is a good... Oh, they got Overwatch. Of course they do. But at least we see how much damage are they doing to you? Almost nothing. Let's use the bolt weapon. Doing so little damage. Okay. You know what? Just go again. We're just gonna stand in the cloud. It's okay. Should you stand in the cloud? Ah, go on. The rest of you will probably be able to run straight up with your actions in the next turn. So I'm gonna just like hope that it should be okay. Let's use Overwatch upwards. You move this way and use Overwatch. Do we need Overwatch to the left? Just in case somebody shows up, let's just use Overwatch. Now the cars, they can move up like through there, but they will they be able to move through here? Let's look at the big map. What do I've got with you? If I try to move you straight, and by straight I mean like in this direction, let's just move like this. I just don't want them to die. That's it. And we're gonna do like an Overwatch in like you guys Overwatch in this direction and you Overwatch in that direction. I kind of wish at least one of them would be behind this rock. It's a little ridiculous the way they're both like just next to the rock but not on it. And I'm gonna speed up the enemy turn. This is a really cool game. I'm gonna say I'm enjoying it a lot, even though I've already like played part of this mission, so now it's like a bit repeatable. It's still really fun. They're actually giving him some damage because of the cloud, so we're gonna need to heal him up. But we've got the brother Arturo right there, so I'm not like too worried about it. We're gonna shoot? They're not. Yeah, you can see that the damage he's taken is just like not too bad. You move. Wait, let's start with our other guys so we can kind of see. You've got... People have got the grenade launchers. Okay, so if I move you a step forward, and then I move you there, I should be able to use the grenade launcher on somebody. Oh no, it one step too far? Okay, in that case... Oh, okay. Well, we'll just use the attack then. Nice. Okay, you need to be a step behind. So actually from that... Oh, it's toxic presence position. Oh, well. You should be able to use the grenade launcher. But you don't have the grenade launcher. Come on. The game's like, I'm not gonna let you have it. I'm not. It's like, no. Not gonna happen. Okay. You need to move closer. You need to move behind. You're gonna heal your friend here. And then you're gonna use your bolts to finish up the enemies. Actually, I should be using the chainsaw, really. Yeah, use the chainsaw. Yeah, that's better. Okay. You move as close up as you can. And then we're going to use an attack with our bolt gauntlet on these guys. They have some cover, but we're still gonna decimate them. That was beautiful. How close can you get? You're only this far. Just hit some of them. Okay. Enemy is behind full cover. Yeah, they've got like quarter cover. It's not great. Frog grenade. Okay. Oh, they all have a good cover. Doesn't seem like there's point in using it. How about we use just can't even really use a good Overwatch. I mean, I guess we could try, but... Could you kill someone? We could try, but... Let's use the chainsaw on these guys here. Or the other thing. I thought I clicked on the chainsaw, but apparently I didn't. Yeah. Oh, movement. Could you move, like, away a little bit? The rest of you can't really do much, so I guess we'll play some Overwatch there, but it's not gonna be overly helpful. You've got your bolt rifle. If I move here, I'm assuming... Actually, let's move here. Again, it's in the toxic cloud, but got plenty of HP. Yeah, it's not gonna be close. The frog grenade, full cover. Okay, so let's just use Overwatch again. Yeah, you just keep running. Oh, straight into enemies apparently. Keep running straight into enemies. Wow. So these things, they do a really high damage against our cars, so we might get hurt here like a lot. But they do like, we can't really run away though. Well, we'll try. Even a little bit is better. Right, end our turn. Okay, we can hear some stuff around. Yeah, you're gonna see, they're gonna do really high damage. Toxic clouds should disappear soon, I hope. Oh, nice. We've got an attack here. Beautiful. Double attack, actually. Let's relock the camera. All of the Overwatches were activated. There wasn't a smart move on their side because, like, all of our Overwatches. That actually didn't take as much damage as I thought it would.
There can only be victory.
Okay, let's start these other guys. Ballstorm Gauntlet, sure. So let's move closer and then use your Gauntlet on them. Okay. You move this way and also use your attack. You're melee. Well, it's not melee, it just has the best range right next to the enemy. It's like, I'm not using a melee attack, but I'm gonna move right next to you, and then I am going to use my... No. Let's move up here and then use the grenade on those guys in the back, I think. And then, like, when I'm right next to you and you think I'm gonna hit you with, like, a sword or something, I'm like, no. I'm actually going to hit you with my pistol. Or shoot at you with my pistol. Nice. They just got murdered there. That was great. Alright, all of you need to go up as far as you can. We still got people here, though. Let me move that far. Just gonna keep moving people closer. Because otherwise we're just kind of standing in position and those guys that are in the back, they can't really move ahead. And we want to turn on some Overwatch if possible.
I am ready to help.
That's good. Do another attack. You just use Overwatch in this direction. And we want to move the rest of our people forward.
Your orders.
Overwatch. You can do Overwatch, you can do Overwatch though.
They shall not pass.
Anybody else? You, I haven't moved. Okay. Anybody else? Overwatch. Oh yeah, the cars. Shoot, but then run. Oh, we got a crit chance. Actually, we did really well. But yeah, run like your life depends on it, because it does. You also shoot. Oh, we're gonna have to disengage here. So they're gonna get an opportunity attack on us. But regardless, I think we need to run for our lives, so we're just gonna run this way. Unless, yeah, we're over. Oh, we're not dead. Oh, but we can run away now. Okay, well, this unit's gonna die. I'm not too upset about it. You know what? I don't really care. It's not gonna impact how well we do the mission. I'm a little sad. Cause like, it's a beautiful unit. But I saved one car, okay? One car is better than nothing. But that was my brother. I let my brother die and he said it wasn't for no reason. He died because I told him to. That's enough of a reason. If you disagree, I'm gonna send you to be my meat buffer. How can you be so cruel? It's just how I roll. Okay, go and kill this thing. Okay. And the rest of you move closer.
I go where I am needed. Heavy fire support.
Okay.
Battle line squad ready.
I think I'll do some overwatch in this section because I'm assuming that there are probably some more enemies over here. I just can't see them right now. So just want to make sure that we utilize all of our overwatch here. Especially for those units that have a much bigger range of shooting. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, you need to run. Keep running. Alright. Oh, where's this one?
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
This car looks so sad there. You're never gonna even let me retrieve my brother's body? If you wanna die, be my guest. But it's just like a bunch of enemies there. But we have an entire army. Why can't I go? He's my brother. Well, because our army is focusing on saving a bunker and doing other things, so my army's kind of busy, man, okay?
Bunker's secure. We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalog the rest.
Okay.
I go where I am needed.
That's good. I'm glad you go where you're needed. Not like someone else in a car.
Battle line squad ready.
I'm sorry, boss. I will behave better. It's just he's my brother. Yeah. No one wants to hear your sob story. We're such a cruel boss. Go hide so that you don't die. At least I'm nice enough to worry about whether he's alive or not. Can I just like ask a question? Like, did my brother do something to make you mad? You're trying to say that I would let people die based on my personal feeling towards them. No, I wasn't insinuating anything like that. Okay, anybody else we haven't used? No, I think we're good. Actually, let's just click Overwatch and confirm. I do wonder where does it put the Overwatch. Maybe it's just like in the center around them if you don't pick it manually. So our goal now is to last 3 turns against the enemies, which I don't think should be too difficult. I think we're gonna be good. I think we're just gonna finish by the time the car guy gets towards the... This is so sad. Like every time the game is like, I'm gonna remind you that you left his body there and did not help him out. And if you're wondering if we have a personal grudge against the weather, we do. We do. But, okay, let's go. Grenade launcher? 1 step closer. We can do that. I can do that. I can go a step closer. I'm okay. Shoot. You've got... You don't have good stuff. Well, if I move you to here, you should get some protection, like cover against them, and then we'll do Overwatch. We'll also do Overwatch here, I think. a grenade launcher, so you need to be on this level. So if you go here, you should be able to shoot the grenade launcher at them. You move this way. Yeah, we definitely want to follow up with the rest of them and try to do as much Overwatch as possible. You move, follow up. You're gonna be the only one who's gonna be looking. Actually, we don't need to be looking this way because we got the car. We got the car who's gonna kind of help out in the back. So let's just do. Could you? Yeah, you can do a grenade launcher as well. You just do Overwatch.
Battle line squad ready. Your orders.
We'll do the beatline tactics here and also Overwatch, because it should increase the damage with Overwatch as well. Anybody else I haven't used? I think it's just the car. Yeah, car. Run. Run, 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 run. If we're wondering why we don't like the brother, it's because in the academy we're given a task and we did all the job and then he took the credit. Now he's dead. That's what you get for stealing someone's credit. That was the only thing he did. He let him die. It's not like I killed him myself. Calm down, okay? It's not my fault he doesn't know how to kill the enemies. He took the credit, so he should have been. Oh, this is there are. I love how the game kind of like takes it into account. You can actually see the shots block off by the wall. I think this is just so smart. Also, look at how many Overwatches we've got on them. That's a lot. Let's space to relock the camera. Yeah, we definitely want to relock the camera. Alright, we only need to hold like 2 more turns. It's gonna be okay.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Yeah, yeah. You know. You know. There are enemies everywhere. Everybody knows that. I like how they're placing all the toxic clouds everywhere. Oh, we still have more Overwatch? That's cool. That was a lot of damage. That was like a decimation. That's beautiful.
I am the sword of Sanguinius. Heavy fire support.
Okay, I am trying to figure out. Do we move closer? Yeah, let's use baitline tactics first. Battle line tactics, not beatline. We're not Beatles. Okay, that was great. That was just an insta murder. That was beautiful. You need to be a step closer, which you're not. Move a step closer. And do like a attack like this. You want to attack these. What are they called, by the way? These units. Termagants. I'm gonna hit the Termagants. Yeah, they just got the cover. I think we might just do the Overwatch. Do we have anybody who can still use the grenade? No. The problem is I don't know if they're gonna come at me or if they're gonna try to like stand in position. Because if they like stand in position, then we can't use our abilities. Yeah, let's move step closer here. Use the battle line tactics again. And the bolt rifle on the Termagants. Termagants, yes. And then you've got... Move this way. Use an attack over here. Yeah, these guys are doing mostly melee, like these Venom tropes, the poison guys. They're doing mostly melee, so I feel like Overwatch is useful against them. You can just follow up here. You don't need to be looking that way. And we'll do Overwatch again against the toxic people. And then my car. Yeah, also please do Overwatch. Because our goal right now is actually just to survive. We don't really need to kill them. Do we want to... Oh, let's Overwatch backwards, just in case someone chooses to come. No. Who doesn't have an Overwatch set up? Oh, you don't. I thought I just told you. I'm not gonna watch for enemies. I don't even care about anything anymore. I mean, I kind of care about your life, so please look around you. Oh. I do hope we get some car unit in the next mission, so that we can continue our storyline with this guy. They're placing some toxic stuff, but it's not touching our guys yet. I can speed this up, by the way. Yeah, again, we hear some enemies. It's all good. We only have one more turn we need to survive, and then we win. Presumably. This is where the crash happened last time. So. Actually, this is where I changed the graphics, and then the crash happened. Beautiful. Because they got so close, we used with the Overwatch, actually did the melee instead of a ranged attack, which I think is really fun. Oh, we've got even more enemies and more Overwatch, but again, it's gonna be blocked by this, which is not ideal. There are more enemies coming here. All right, so you can use this attack, sure. Let my aggressors kill off their toxic bugs. Do you want to move a step closer? I don't really want to be in the... we're gonna do a range attack. I don't want to step into the clouds. I just don't want... Wow. You see the damage that did? That was absolutely epic. This is going so well. I'm so proud of them. Well, of myself really, because it's a game, but still. Oh, you can't do anything because you already used their thing. My apologies. Let's kill the rest of these bugs. There's still one bug standing here. I thought it was already gone. Let me keep shooting then. One toxic bug. Alright. All toxic bugs done. Now we've got these 2 lizards left. I know it probably wasn't really a bug, but I know that you know who I meant. That's all that really matters. Some more battle line tactics, and let's hit up our Hormagons. I don't really. Sure. We're shooting over and we have a wall in the way, so they have a really good cover. But I still feel like let's do Overwatch. Let's not keep shooting over cover. Because like I said, we only need to survive one more turn, so we don't need to kill anybody. I think we're okay. Let's just end the turn. Overwatch and confirm. Yeah, eliminate all remaining forces. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like, you win. That's like, nope. Just gotta kill everybody else. Okay. Okay. Just speed this up as much as we can. Again, they keep being protected by this wall. We don't actually have much Overwatch this time, which is not ideal. So if they come at us, they will do the damage. But it's like out of 10 shots, 9 are into a wall, and then 1 goes through. Yeah, we're gonna have to go close, but hopefully the toxic stuff should be gone. Well, there's 1 set of toxic stuff still there, but the rest. If you move a step closer, you can use the grenade launcher on the lizards, Termagants in the back. On the other type of lizards, actually, great. Insta kill. And now hit my Termagants. My aggressors should destroy them. Beautiful. You've got nothing. I use our battle line tactics, and then I use this. Oh no, I thought they would move closer. Okay. So we did increase the damage, then we sort of wasted it. That's okay. But let's just throw a grenade and try to fix it like that. When in doubt, when you don't know how to fix it, just throw some stuff in there. It's gonna be okay.
With precision, brothers.
Yeah, with precision.
Squad ready.
Where are all the other units? Let's use Overwatch.
Overwatch zone established.
I don't know where the rest of them are, but clearly we haven't killed all of them because it would have... I think it would have let us finish the game.
I hear them out there.
Yeah, do we need to go back out? I was kind of hoping they would come towards us. But...
I hear them out there.
I don't know if we can, like, wait. Let's just try to wait one more turn. Just to overwatch on everyone.
To tread close.
They will fear to tread close. Okay.
I hear them out there.
So we have to go towards them. But it seems like we only hear them in this area. So we're just gonna go back out to the front.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Okay.
I am ready to help.
On the move.
Moving.
I just use all of the actions for the movements as well. So that... Does anybody near Predator needs healing? No. So let's just end the turn, like, give everybody automatic overwatch. Okay, we can see at least one unit here. Okay, couple more. Okay, okay. This is good. At least we can see them, that's important. Some of them have overwatch, so that's something to keep in mind.
There can only be victory.
Let's go like this. I think we're just gonna do a little bit of overwatch. Try to let them come to me. If they don't, then we'll hit them up. But we need to be in a position close enough to at least
They will fear to tread
kind of
close.
think about attacking, because we're just...
Ready to strike. Battle line squad ready.
Didn't leave anybody here. Okay, good. And then the rest of you just need to use your overwatch.
Battle line squad ready.
Okay, I don't think we've got anybody left. Okay, let's speed this up, see if they come to us. They do. So some of the overwatch should get activated. And it did. At least a little bit. They might still get some strong hits, but... Oh, I don't hope they don't hit the car! I don't want the car to die! No! Of course the car is the first one to get hit! Please don't kill the car! And by the car, I mean these two drivers in there. Yeah, okay. Ooh, that was a big hit on Predator. We gotta get him away from there. That was not great. Okay. They're hitting the drivers in my car, but that's okay. As long as it's these Terrigens, they're doing low damage. But the toxic bugs, can you heal yourself?
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Yes, good. So we're gonna use the battle line tactics and hit the toxic bugs, the venom tropes. And I think we'll do it twice with these guys as well. Hit the other venom tropes. Didn't quite kill them though. And also we're gonna need to kind of move. I'm gonna move closer a little bit. But mostly I just want to kind of give space to the rest of my people to be able to move. We'll kind of repeat with the battle line tactics and then the attack on the venom tropes, because we really got to get rid of them. They're very like big and strong enemies. We can use the chains. Well, actually, no. We'll use a ranged attack on my Predator on these Termigens. Okay, you could use your grenade launcher. Maybe. If I were to move you there, could you use your grenades? You could. Oh, but they're protected. Okay, could you then move? Could I move here? Yes. And then we're gonna attack them from melee. Let's just use a gauntlet and just a close attack. You also move forward. Yes, well. Okay. Could we use a grenade launcher? We cannot. So we'll just use a regular attack. We only have one enemy left, and that's Termagants. At least no, actually two. I didn't notice that these guys were still alive. Okay. The grenade, they're fully covered. Could you move somewhere? If I move to there, will they still be fully covered? Probably, right? Partially covered. So again, battle line tactics and a ranged attack. And the Termagants should be down. I'm never gonna remember what the actual name is. Oh no, there's one more Venom trope over here. Anybody who still has... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna let the car hide. I'm still gonna use Overwatch, but I'm like... I can't just not do anything. Oh, we lost 30 HP because because we're poisoned there. Oh, brother. So the brother either just healed himself and then he exactly got hit for the same amount. Oh wow! The driver's hitting them with vengeance. They're the ones who killed my brother. I'm gonna show you the taste of your own blood. And then he shot. And it went pretty well. I would love to give him the kill, but I just don't think he has enough of an attack to be able to do it. So I'm not going to do it. But he's gonna... Actually, how much HP you've got left? 26. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to give him his hit. You get to have a revenge on your brother.
The area's
Yes!
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers here to recover. I pray the Pentasio's gene seed remains undefiled. It is grim work you undertake, priest.
It is not a task that I relish. The scale of our chore makes for comfortless service. In some ways, I'm glad I've been relegated to this moon, where the bodies of our brothers are only stacked by the dozen.
Alright, and we gave revenge to our driver of our car. Alright, that's the end of the first mission. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down the comments, and you can click on the right to watch the next one. See you there. Bye bye!